Picture this. You're sound asleep when a sudden stabbing pain shoots through your leg. Your calf locks up like a clenched fist, hard and unforgiving. No warning, no relief, just pain that keeps you frozen and wide awake. If you're over 60, this might not be a rare event. In fact, nearly half of older adults experience leg cramps regularly, especially at night. These painful episodes aren't just a nuisance, they're signals. Quiet warnings that your body is off balance. They may be tied to low potassium, poor blood flow, or even early signs of muscle decline. But here's the twist. What if the real solution isn't hiding in a supplement bottle, but already waiting for you in your kitchen? In this video, you're going to discover 7 everyday vegetables that don't just taste good, they actively help prevent leg cramps, support healthier muscle function, and restore strength to your legs as you age. No gimmicks, no guesswork, just real natural foods that work with your body, not against it. Whether you're dealing with nighttime spasms, muscle, tightness, or simply want to stay steady on your feet, these foods could be the game changer you've been missing. Vegetable 1. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are more than just a comfort food. They're a natural powerhouse when it comes to protecting your muscles, especially your legs. What makes them so special? It starts with potassium. 1 cup of mashed sweet potatoes packs over 500 milligrams of potassium, more than you'd get from a whole banana. This mineral plays a key role in helping your nerves and muscles communicate. When potassium levels dip, even just a little, your muscles can misfire. That's when cramps, spasms, and those painful nighttime jolts strike. But potassium doesn't work alone. Sweet potatoes also provide magnesium and calcium, 2 nutrients that help your muscles relax after they contract. Together, this trio supports smoother, more balanced movement and helps your legs recover overnight instead of locking up. Research supports this too. A study, published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition, found that older adults with potassium-rich diets experienced fewer and less intense nocturnal leg cramps. Even more potassium is linked to better blood pressure control and improved nerve conduction, both of which are essential for strong, steady legs. The best part? Sweet potatoes are easy to prepare and even easier to enjoy. Bake them, steam them, or roast them. These methods keep the nutrients intact while adding rich flavor. Add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil for healthy fats that enhance absorption and aid circulation. Avoid deep frying, though. High heat oils can damage the antioxidants in sweet potatoes and turn a healthy food into something inflammatory. Skip the processed versions. Too, sweet potato fries and chips are often loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats that can do more harm than good. For seniors looking to ease cramps naturally, sweet potatoes are a smart, satisfying choice. Try eating them 2 to 3 times a week, especially with dinner when nighttime cramps are most likely to strike. Add them to grain bowls, soups, or simply mash them with herbs. They're not just good for you, they're good for your routine. Vegetable 2. Spinach. Spinach might look like a simple leafy green, but when it comes to leg health, it's one of the most powerful tools you can add to your plate. Why? Because spinach is packed with magnesium, a mineral that helps your muscles release after they contract. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can get stuck in a tightened, shortened position, leading to cramps, spasms, and tension that builds up quietly over time. 1 cup of cooked spinach delivers over 150 milligrams of magnesium, which goes a long way toward filling the gap many older adults don't even know they have. But it doesn't stop there. Spinach also contains potassium and folate, which help regulate nerve signals and support steady blood flow. These elements work behind the scenes to calm your nervous system and reduce the kind of overexcited muscle activity that leads to cramps, especially during the night. This is especially important for seniors taking diuretics, which are common for blood pressure management, but also flush magnesium from the body through urine. That loss often goes unnoticed until muscle cramps start showing up regularly. According to the National Institutes of Health, low magnesium levels are closely linked to increased cramping episodes in adults over 60. Even a mild deficiency can lead to nighttime restlessness, muscle twitching, and stiffness symptoms often blamed on just getting older. Spinach steps in as a quiet but powerful protector. Along with minerals, it offers antioxidants like lutein and vitamin C, which help reduce inflammation and protect muscle fibers from oxidative stress. To get the full benefit, how you prepare spinach matters. Light steaming is ideal. It softens the leaves without stripping away magnesium. You can also toss it into soups, gently sauté it with olive oil and garlic, or add baby spinach raw into smoothies for a no-cook solution. Pre-washed varieties make it even easier to include regularly, no chopping or rinsing required. Just don't overcook it. Boiling or frying at high heat can break down its minerals and increase oxalate levels, natural compounds that may block calcium absorption and even contribute to kidney stones in sensitive individuals. The trick is gentle heat and short cooking times. Pair spinach with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado to boost nutrient absorption. Aim for 3 to 4 servings a week to keep your magnesium stores up and your muscles calm. It's a small habit that brings big returns in comfort, mobility, and peace of mind during the night. Vegetable 3. Collard greens. When it comes to muscle strength and stability, calcium often takes the spotlight, and rightly so. But while most people think of dairy when they hear calcium, collard greens offer one of the best plant-based sources of this essential mineral, especially for seniors who may be cutting back on milk or cheese. 1 cup of cooked collard greens delivers over 260 milligrams of calcium, and the best part, it's highly bioavailable, meaning your body can actually absorb and use it effectively. That's not something you can say for all leafy greens. Spinach, for example, contains calcium, but it also contains oxalates, natural compounds that can bind to calcium and block its absorption. Collard greens, on the other hand, are low in oxalates, which means the calcium they provide is ready to go to work for your muscles. Why is that important? Because muscles need calcium not only to contract, but more importantly to release after contraction. Without enough calcium, muscles can lock up, leading to that stiff, painful sensation we know as a cramp. A review published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research highlighted that calcium deficiency, especially in aging adults, doesn't just affect bone health. It's also a major contributor to nighttime cramps, poor muscle recovery, and even balance issues. And as many seniors already know, when balance is compromised, falls and fractures are often not far behind. But collard greens offer more than just calcium. They're also rich in vitamin K, which helps your body regulate calcium and keep it in the right places, like bones and muscles, not soft tissue. Add to that a dose of folate for nerve health and trace amounts of magnesium and potassium, and you've got a green that works in harmony to keep your legs cramp-free and responsive. Cooking collard greens doesn't have to be complicated. They're fantastic sautéed with garlic and olive oil, or simmered slowly in soups and stews, where their texture softens and their flavor deepens. Adding a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar not only enhances the taste, but also improves mineral absorption. A simple trick with big nutritional payoff. Here's one thing to remember: while collards are calcium-rich, pairing them with high oxalate foods like large amounts of spinach or beet greens in the same meal can reduce their effectiveness. Keep those combinations in check, and you'll allow your body to soak up every bit of that muscle-loving calcium. Aim to include collard greens 2 to 3 times a week as part of your routine. It's a simple way to nourish your muscles, protect your balance, and reduce the risk of painful cramps, one hearty, leafy serving at a time. Vegetable. Beetroot. Beetroot might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about muscle health, but this deep red root vegetable is one of the most powerful allies your legs could ask for, especially if you're struggling with circulation-related cramps. What makes beets so special is their high concentration of natural dietary nitrates. Once consumed, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and widen. This process, known as vasodilation, improves blood flow and allows more oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscles when they need it most. For aging adults, this is a game changer. When your legs don't get adequate blood flow, whether due to aging arteries, cold temperatures, or inactivity, muscles can become starved of oxygen. That's when fatigue, tightness, and cramping creep in. But with better circulation, your muscles stay nourished and relaxed even during long walks or overnight when your body is at rest. Research from Harvard Medical School and other leading institutions supports this. In multiple studies, adults who consumed nitrate-rich foods like beets experienced improved muscle endurance and less fatigue during physical activity. In seniors, this translated to better walking performance, fewer cramps, and increased stability. Beets are also versatile. Roasted beets bring a sweet, earthy flavor to meals, and they pair beautifully with greens, grains, and lean proteins. For a refreshing boost, blend beet juice with lemon or orange to enhance vitamin C content, which further supports iron and nitrate absorption. Thinly sliced raw beets add crunch to salads, while beet greens often tossed out contain even more magnesium and potassium than the root itself and can be sautéed or added to soups for an extra health bonus. But there are a few things to keep in mind. Beets are naturally high in sugar, so if you're managing blood glucose or have insulin resistance, enjoy them in moderation and pair them with high fiber or protein-rich foods to help balance the glycemic impact. Also, steer clear of canned beets loaded with salt or preservatives. Fresh or lightly cooked beets are always your best bet. To start seeing real benefits, aim for 2 to 3 servings of beetroot per week. If you're someone who experiences cramps after walking during cold nights or following extended periods of sitting, beets can help bring warmth, circulation, and relief back to your lower limbs. Vegetable 5. UV-exposed mushrooms. Mushrooms are often overlooked when it comes to muscle health, but certain types, specifically UV-exposed mushrooms, can make a meaningful difference, especially for older adults dealing with leg cramps. What sets these mushrooms apart is their ability to naturally produce vitamin D2 when exposed to ultraviolet light during cultivation. That's right, these fungi actually synthesize vitamin D much like your skin does in the sun. Why is this important? Because vitamin D plays a crucial role in helping your body absorb calcium. And without enough vitamin D in your system, your muscles can't use calcium efficiently, which affects everything from coordination to muscle release. Low vitamin D levels have been directly linked to muscle fatigue imbalance and increased episodes of cramps, particularly in seniors. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that older adults deficient in vitamin D experienced significantly more leg cramps and were more prone to falls due to instability. The beauty of UV-exposed mushrooms is how easily they fit into your meals, unlike pills or drops which some people forget to take or absorb poorly. These mushrooms are real food, rich in texture, flavor, and functionality. You can sauté them with herbs, toss them into a veggie stir-fry, or add them to your morning scrambled eggs. They're low in calories, easy to digest, and come with bonus nutrients like selenium B vitamins and antioxidants that support overall cellular health. But not all mushrooms are created equal. The ones you find in standard packaging, like white button or cremini mushrooms, typically have very little vitamin D unless specifically labeled. So when you're shopping, look for terms like UV-exposed vitamin D, enhanced, or high in vitamin D on the label. These varieties often contain anywhere from 400 to 800 IU of vitamin D per serving, enough to noticeably improve your levels when eaten regularly. If you're managing conditions like osteoporosis, autoimmune issues, or even mild seasonal depression, adding more vitamin D from whole food sources like these can help stabilize your immune system, improve mood, and reduce the muscle discomfort that comes with deficiency. To get the most out of UV-exposed mushrooms, include them in your meals 2 to 3 times per week. Cook them gently, either sautéed or added toward the end of soups to preserve their nutrient content. With regular use, these humble mushrooms can quietly support stronger bones, better balance, and fewer nighttime interruptions from painful leg cramps. Vegetable 6. Red bell peppers. Red bell peppers are more than just a colorful addition to your plate. They're nutritional powerhouses, especially when it comes to keeping your muscles strong and flexible as you age. 1 cup of chopped raw red bell pepper delivers over 200% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin C, making it one of the richest natural sources available. But what does vitamin C have to do with leg cramps? A lot more than you might think. Vitamin C supports the production of collagen, a structural protein that helps keep your tendons, ligaments, and muscle sheaths strong and elastic. Without enough collagen, these connective tissues can weaken over time, making your muscles more prone to small tears, soreness, and painful spasms. This is especially important for seniors whose natural collagen production declines with age. Red bell peppers help to replenish and maintain this vital support system. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. Vitamin C also improves the absorption of iron from plant-based foods, and iron is essential for oxygen transport in your blood. When your muscles don't get enough oxygen, whether from poor circulation, anemia, or simply low iron intake, they fatigue faster, tighten up more easily, and take longer to recover. By boosting your iron absorption, red bell peppers help fuel your leg muscles more efficiently, reducing the risk of cramps after long walks or extended standing. Another major benefit: antioxidant protection. As we get older, our ability to fight off oxidative stress naturally declines. This stress can damage muscle cells, slow recovery, and lead to chronic inflammation. Red bell peppers are loaded with antioxidants like vitamins A, E, and carotenoids, which help protect your muscle tissue from that wear and tear. To get the most vitamin C benefit, it's best to enjoy red bell peppers raw, sliced into salads, wrapped in lettuce cups, or paired with hummus for a quick snack. If you prefer to cook them, keep the heat low and cooking time short. Light roasting or a gentle sauté will help preserve much of their vitamin content. Avoid high-temperature grilling or prolonged stewing, which can degrade the fragile vitamin C and diminish their benefits. Red bell peppers are also low in calories, low in sugar, and easy to digest, making them a smart option for seniors managing weight, blood sugar, or digestive issues. Their bright color, natural sweetness, and crunch make them a great way to add variety and nutrition to your meals without much effort. For best results, aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. A few slices each day can provide your muscles with the antioxidant shield they need to resist fatigue, improve flexibility, and recover faster, keeping your legs strong, steady, and ready for whatever the day brings. Vegetable 7. Celery. Celery might seem like a humble snack, but it delivers far more than just crunch. For older adults dealing with leg cramps, especially those triggered by dehydration or electrolyte imbalances, celery offers a simple, natural way to restore balance without reaching for sugary sports drinks or supplements. With more than 95% water content, celery is one of the most hydrating vegetables you can eat, and that hydration comes with a built-in boost of natural electrolytes. Every stalk of celery contains small but meaningful amounts of sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals are key players in regulating the electrical impulses that allow your muscles to contract and relax smoothly. When you're low on fluids or electrolytes, whether from medications, heat, or simply not drinking enough water, your muscles become more sensitive, overreactive, and prone to spasms. Celery helps fill those gaps gently and effectively. While drinking plain water is always important, it doesn't replace lost electrolytes on its own. That's where celery shines. It rehydrates your body while replenishing the very minerals your muscles need to stay calm and steady. This is especially helpful for seniors who often limit their fluid intake to avoid nighttime trips to the bathroom and may unknowingly slip into a mildly dehydrated state that leads to nighttime cramps. Studies support this approach. Research published in the Journal of Sports Science found that beverages containing electrolytes significantly reduced muscle cramps compared to plain water. While the study focused on athletes, the same principles apply to older adults. Celery offers a whole food way to deliver hydration and minerals together without added sugars or chemicals. It's also versatile. You can enjoy celery raw with a spread of hummus, almond butter, or cottage cheese for extra flavor and protein. If you enjoy juicing, try blending celery with cucumber, lemon, or apple for a refreshing drink that supports hydration and mineral balance. just be mindful of pre-packaged celery juices or dips. Many are loaded with added salt or preservatives that could undermine the very benefits you're trying to get. Instead, go for fresh whole celery whenever possible. Wash it, chop it, and store it in the fridge for easy access during the week. Adding just a few stalks a day to your routine, especially during warmer months after light activity or before bedtime, can make a noticeable difference in how your legs feel overnight. When used consistently, celery works quietly but effectively to support proper muscle function, restore hydration, and reduce the risk of unexpected nighttime cramps. It's light, clean, easy to digest, and surprisingly powerful proof that sometimes the simplest foods offer the most meaningful results. If you've made it this far, your legs are already thanking you. Now it's time to take that next step and put what you've learned into action. Start simple. Pick 2 or 3 of the vegetables we covered today and work them into your dinner plans this week. Maybe it's mashed sweet potatoes on Monday, a spinach salad on Wednesday, and sautéed mushrooms on Friday. Give yourself a 14-day challenge, just 2 weeks of including one cramp-fighting vegetable with your evening meal. During this time, pay close attention to how your legs feel at night. Are you waking up less often? Are your muscles staying calmer? Track the difference. You may be surprised how quickly these small changes add up to better sleep, less discomfort, and more confident steps during the day. Which of these vegetables do you already have in your fridge, or better yet, on your plate? We'd love to hear what's working for you. Share your experience in the comments below. If this video helped you think differently about how food can support your health, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell. And most importantly, pass this along to someone you care about. Someone over 60 who might be struggling with leg cramps and could really benefit from a few simple changes. You might just help them sleep better, move easier, and feel stronger every day.